So, excuse me, get this. There has been something going around. Now, this is not necessarily set in stone, but somebody tossed around the idea of Mac Jones, not Matt Jones, but Mac Jones, the quarterback from the New England Patriots, could possibly be traded to the Washington Commanders. Right? I mean, it seems like anytime that there is a quarterback who's going to be traded, who could possibly be trade bait, the Commanders seems like they're always going to be the ones in the midst, right? So I wanted to talk about this because I think it's kind of silly, but Cody Benjamin of CBS Sports named 5 potential fits for Mac Jones, and with the Commanders coming in at number 3. Here's what Benjamin said about the hypothetical trade to the Washington Commanders. Despite annual limits from coach Ron Rivera about their failure to identify a sustainable signal caller, Washington has settled for middling 2023 options up to this point, betting on 2022 rookie Sam Howell to beat out journeyman number 2 Jacoby Brissett. Picking 16 overall in the draft, they'd likely need a big jump to land an elite prospect under center. Jones would at least give them added competition, and he'd also be under team control for at least 3 more seasons. Yeah, I mean, come on. What has Mac Jones really proven? I mean, okay, he's gotten the Patriots into the playoffs. I think they were one and done with him in the playoffs. I haven't seen anything out of Mac Jones that tells me that he is any better of a prospect, that he has any higher of a ceiling than what we have with Sam Howell. To me, I think Sam Howell's more athletic. I think he's got a better arm. And I think that in time he's going to make better decisions than what Mac Jones does. I don't see how you can call Sam Howell middling. I don't know. I guess a middle of a road type of quarterback. We've seen Sam Howell one game, and he played really well in that game. You know, he was picked in the 5th round. He could have been picked in the higher round. I think he's got a bright future, and I think we got a steal in the draft. I've said this in several videos. I think Sam Howell was a steal in the draft this past year, and I don't see the reason. I don't know why that these talking heads in the media keep hammering out this point of Washington needs to go out and try to get another signal caller. That who they have right now is bottom of the basement. These are journeymen. Okay, Jacoby Brissett, yes, he's a journeyman, but he's been a pretty decent journeyman. He's going to push Sam Howell, but I don't think that he was brought in necessarily to be the starter. He's going to compete, but right now, Sam Howell's listed as QB1. And so Sam Howell is going into the season to win that starting quarterback position, and I think he's going to do it. I think Sam Howell's going to play pretty well for us. And on top of that, I think if you have the depth up front and you got the pass protection, Sam Howell's going to play well. You know, he played behind a porous offensive line. You know, I mean, we had offensive line issues all year last year. And so it wasn't the best. It probably wasn't the worst at the end of the season, but it wasn't nearly where it should have been. So I don't see how that you can really judge Sam Howell, number one, off of one game, negatively or probably positively, honestly. But I think that having Sam Howell go through one full off season, he's got at least one NFL regular season win under his belt against a team that had everything to play for at the end of the season. I think he's got a lot going for him. And I think that you do see what you have with Sam Howell, but I don't see how this really helps Washington to go after somebody like Mac Jones. I don't see how he's an improvement over what we already have. I don't see it. If you want to bring him in, for peanuts, fine, but who are you going to trade him for? No. You're not trading Chase Young for Mac Jones. Definitely not. I don't see the purpose. I think that we're okay going into this season. If you want to have another guy as a signal caller, see if you can draft somebody. But otherwise, we don't need Mac Jones. Let me know in the comments what you think. But I think that this article was ridiculous. I don't see any scenario where this makes sense whatsoever. I would rather go the route of Lamar Jackson if I was going to make a big splash, and this is not a big splash to me at all. So no to Mac Jones whatsoever. Like this video, share it with others if you don't mind. Leave me a comment in the comments section. And guess what? I will see you in the next one. Hey, you stayed until the very end. Thank you so much. Watch another one right now.